not come all the way through the infield. It was cut off. Then they made the throw. It will be an RBI single for Bailey, but he'll be thrown out 8-6 to 2-4 on the out. 2 down now, bases clear. Curtis takes one high and away. Another ball high. I said that the ballpark wouldn't hold the team in the first game, but it did. No home runs were hit. We saw a couple in the earlier game. Down the lines, 345 in the alleys, only 360 to straightaway center. We are at the western edge of Rock Hill High School with a good bit of prairie land right behind us. There's no parking around the ballpark. You're not going to break any windows on a car around here. There's a strike. That'll be a full count now to Jack Curtis. He's looked at 5. Let's see if he's going to swing here. He does, swings through it, strike 3. And there was a run. There were a pair of hits. Bailey with an RBI single to score Jervik. It's 1-0 Scots after the top of the first inning. This is Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. Bottom half of the first inning here on GameOn Sports. Tyler Presley's the cameraman. I'm Rob Davis bringing you the action here in the Collin County Invitational from Rock Hill High School. Jordan Stribling on the mound, just a sophomore. Also has a brother on the team. And he will face the lineup of the J.J. Pearce Mustangs. Get used to seeing the Mustangs because next year these two teams will be in the same district. As Highland Park moves up to 6A, they'll move into the same district with the Mustangs. And a couple of other Richardson schools. First pitch is a strike to Brickert, the right fielder, leading it off for the Mustangs. It'll be Brickert, Schroeder, and Stahl to start it off. That's a ball high. Swing and a miss. Good heat from Stribling. Kicks and fires. A short set as if he's a relief pitcher, not a full windup. As I said yesterday, I see a lot more of that being taught to younger ages. That way they don't have to alter their pitching motion much when they have runners on base. Breaking ball for a strike. Shearer tags him out. There's one down in the bottom half of the first. Here's the rest of the batting order for the Mustangs. Tanner Brickert just led off. Garrett Schroeder, Steven Stahl, Marshall Stinnett, the DH, Sessions, the first baseman, Chris Courage, the catcher, Dean Baldo in left, Luke Mitchell, the second baseman, Max Newberg at third, and Caden Varner, their pitcher. So this is Garrett Schroeder, the shortstop, with one out. Stribling starts him off with a fastball for a strike. Going around the defense for the Scots, it's Roark in left, Jervik in center, Brimage in right, Pryor in the game and the batting order. Breaking ball, gonna get called a ball. Jake Pryor was DH for the first game. He'll be in the batting order this one. Gamsters at short, True at second, Curtis at first, Shearer back behind the plate, and of course Stribling on the mound. Fly ball down the right field line. It's got some carry to it, but it's going to be a foul ball. Shows you how little this ballpark can feel at times. That ball had home run depth here. Stribling just a sophomore. Every college and every pro organization will be looking at him the next couple of years. Check swing, strike. 2 up, 2 down. 2 strikeouts. That'll bring up Stahl, the center fielder. Lefty on left. Stribling starts him off with a fastball for a strike. His mom said there was good movement on that one. Tina's been constantly with us the last couple of days. Thank you, Tina. Swing and a miss. Just misses outside. 1-2 now. Foul right back. If there's no screen, me and Tyler would have been fighting for that one. Still time to come on out and join us up here in Prosper. Bring your hiking boots. You can't park anywhere close. Breaking ball for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks. At the end of one full inning, the Scots lead the Mustangs 1-0. This is Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. We go now to the second inning on GameOn Sports. I want to thank everybody for watching. Bobby Leidner making his way over to coach at first base. Trey Brimage will step in. Brimage had a double off the wall in left center field in the first game. Caden Varner's first pitch, right back at him. And that'll be a quick 1-3 and 1 down in the second inning. Jake Pryor getting his first chance to swing the bat today. He played third base in the first game and was DH'd for. Ball up high. Missed with that one, 2-0. Varner's a junior, facing Stribling, the sophomore. Ball inside. They're calling him Air Pryor from the dugout. He takes a strike. He didn't think it was a strike, but he'll have to go with what the coach says, or the umpire rather. And now we're at a full count. Nobody believes what the umpire says, but that was ball 4.
Go Roark.
Adam Roark now the batter. He was a special pinch runner in the first game. He's a returning letterman. Oh, and a throw over to first by Varner. Roark has also been on the football team, as many of these guys have. No pitches yet, just a couple throws over to first. Varner now deals. Breaking ball for a strike, swung through by Roark. One on, one out. Top of the second. And game number 2, another throw to first. They do not want Jake Pryor to run. Fakes a bunt. A throw back down to first, trying to get Pryor in no man's land, but his feet were quick enough, and the dive back to first. He's there. Another throw to first. It is the throw to first inning. Ball down low. Pryor gets his lead. Let's see how many more throws they put over there. Swing and a foul. No throw to first that time. Just a pitch. Has not kept Pryor from getting a decent lead, not overly big. Swing and catcher hangs on to it. That's 2 down now. We'll bring up our catcher, Henry Shearer, catching 2 games in a row. Caught 1 of the 2 yesterday. I guess these kids are young. They got a lot of energy in them. Another throw to first, just in case you were missing it. They must think of Pryor as a steal threat every pitch. Swung through on that one. No balls and a strike to Shearer. Varner deals in the dirt. I call it dirt. It's artificial turf. It looks beautiful. I don't know if it's that great to play on. You bounce more than you slide. I'll let the kids tell us how they like it. Fastball down. Varner working quick, but seems to have lost a little bit of the strike zone. And now it's 3-1. Sun comes out in full for the first time today. Another throw over to first, Pryor sliding back. Makes the ivy on the wall kind of dance out there. See where and there's a ball hit down the left field line, gonna go foul and just out of play. Hit towards the girls' softball field in that direction. We do like the park. It's just a long way from the parking lot, and there's nothing but dead grass all around us right now. Another throw over to first. It is a pretty place. The wall looks wonderful. The turf looks good. The logo in the center field looks good. It's a good-looking little ballpark. It's only been here a couple of years. And Shearer works a walk as well. Second walk of the inning. That brings up Preston Gamster. Gamster had a single and a double among 3 at-bats in the first game, including the RBI double. Short hop the wall in left center field. 2 on and 2 out. Varner struggling a little bit, but Gamster helps him out with a swing at a ball down. The wind has picked up a little bit with the sunshine. Varner delivers. Base hit into center field. Let's see if that'll bring a run home. They're going to try it. The throw way offline. And a run scores. And Gamster cruises easily into second base. Shearer hustles all the way.
Yes! I love runs!
All the way to third. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my book and announce the game at the same time. So if I stop in the middle of a sentence, it's because I'm doing something. That brings up the top of the order. Braden Jervik, University of Chicago commit, had a single and scored a run his first time up. Runners second and third, and still they're trying to hold the runner at second close. Not traditional baseball, but they do that a lot. Breaking ball, that'll be a strike. Jervik looking to bring in these next 2 ducks on the pond. Swing and a foul back. 2-0 Scots in the second. Single run each time. Jack True limping back over there to get the foul ball. Am I the only one worried about the way he walks after being hit by a pitch in the first game? Pitch to Jervik, way off. Gamster is baiting the catcher, but they don't throw down. We did see a double steal by the Scots in the first game today. Trey Brimage getting the glory of stealing home on the back end of that. Swing and a foul off the screen, right-hand side. Bobby Leidner getting to work, picking up a foul ball. He'll stick that in his back pocket. He'll autograph that and give it to his kids later.
Come on, go on! Let's go, man! Come on, let's go, man!
Want to thank Miles Dunklin for hooking me up with Bobby Leitner, getting some information. Ground ball to second, and Gamester is the third out. I'm sorry, Jervik is the third out of the inning. They do push across another run. They leave a couple at the end of an inning and a half.
Bottom of two. I'm fast forward.
The Scots lead. You're watching Scots baseball on GameOn Sports.
You're going to have Curtis at first, True at second, Preston at short, Jake Pryor at third.
They put 2 runs on the scoreboard. Did they score 2?
Just one.
Okay.
They changed it back.
Just one. Yeah. So you have Braden in center, Burnage in
Look at my
right.
scoreboard trying to figure out what the third run was.
Yeah, now Roark in left. It would have scored had Braden made it to first, but you can give it to him, right? Force out, Jordan. Back on the mound. Not want to take an undershirt.
That's information you're going to get from the
Yeah, well, now call me or text me. I need an undershirt. Okay, so I made sure we had one here, gave it to him, and then he's like, nah, I don't need it. Anything to drive your parents crazy.
Bottom half of the second inning, Jordan Stribling back on the mound, 3 strikeouts in the first inning, being entertained by his mom up here in the stands, giving me inside information I'm not necessarily sure I need to share on our broadcast. It's on hers. You can catch her on YouTube. Stinnett, the DH, batting first in the second inning here. Fastball for a strike. Stribling looks pretty good. Can't believe the kid's this tall and a sophomore. 6'5". Glad I don't have to feed him.
She eats so much.
Good fastball, just misses. Ball and a strike. Have witnessed some good pitching these last couple of days from the Scots. 3-1 win. A shutout earlier today. A 10-3 win yesterday. And Stribling dealing right now. Just the second inning. He already has 3 strikeouts. A ball and 2 strikes to Stinnett, the DH. Just outside.
Go, Jordan. Good spot, bud.
Working quick. Whoever the pitching coach is that tells them to work quick, I'm loving it. That's really good. And breaking ball up high. That's going to contact Stinnett. And that was not a swing, and he'll be on base with a hit by pitch. We've seen a lot of that in the last couple of days. Curtis has been hit twice. Scott's hit 3 batters in a game last night. Another one here today. That brings up Sessions, the first baseman, the cousin of Ben Bailey. First pitch is down and away. From what Tina's been telling me, he also plays summer ball with some of the other Scots, Preston Gamester in particular, and some others. High and tight. Sometimes that's a haircut that just missed up under his chin. Jordan needs to rein it back in here, 2-0 after the hit by pitch. That's too high. 3-0 now. Kicks and fires. There's a strike. And now Sessions is free to swing. Stribling looking at first. Not much of a lead at all. Swing and a miss on that one. And now the count's full. Double play in order if they get a ball in play. Playing at double play depth, True and Gamster. Does leave a big hole on either side of the infield. Ground ball right at True. That's going to be 2. And they roll it over. Beautiful double play, tailor-made. Second time today we've seen a double play. One in the earlier game that went 6-4-3. This one goes 4-6-3. That'll bring up Courage, the catcher. And those are the first 2 outs, not by strikeout, for Stribling. Still 2-0, bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, good heat. Again, I don't have the radar gun. Tina might shoot it. It's down there. Okay.
It's 90.
90?
We're told it's hitting 90.
90 and right there. So, thank you.
Mom says he's pretty much right there. When I was in high school, 80 was common. Breaking ball for a strike. Had some bend in it. Brought it back to the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Catcher Courage pops one up. That'll make the stands. It makes an awkward noise. A ball and 2 strikes to the catcher Courage. Stribling looking to set him down. And in the second inning, gets a ground ball back to him. Quick toss to Jack Curtis. And that's it. 1-2-3 inning with a hit by pitch and a double play, and then a ground ball back to himself. And that'll be 3 down. We've completed 2 innings. The Scots lead the Mustangs 2-0. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. After he hit that, he came back and double play. He went 3-0 with that batter, but then back.
Jordan, you'll never really see like emotion. He's just like,
Whatever. Now I know why they don't bark. Yeah, I don't know what the bark is. Or if you do softball, those girls' dugouts make all kinds of silly stuff.
do they? Is it like a lot worse than baseball?
Oh gosh, yes.
Like the whole time?
It's like Little League when considerably older than you, but
Really not.
probably so. But
No,
you
we
could tell
let
when
them
the
play
Little League parks were because you could hear them in the distance.
You know, it takes a lot. So now we move right over here. Yeah.
Give me both cards.
No, just one.
The girls need
But we'll take you.
We're going to the 3rd inning now. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. I'm Rob Davis, along with Tyler Presley, the cameraman, bringing you the action here today in the Collin County Invitational Tournament. We're in the top of the 3rd. Jack True, the second baseman for the Scots, will lead it off. Varner back out for another inning for the Mustangs. I'm amazed by the amount of sunshine we have right now. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Lefty on left here. True made a really nice defensive play in the first game. Also was hit by a pitch that has altered his walking and running style since. Ground ball to second. It'll be gobbled up by Mitchell, and he makes the play. 1 down in the 3rd. It'll bring up Ben Bailey. Bailey pitched the gem in the first game. Here he had a line drive hit to bring in a run in the first. Was also thrown out trying to advance to second. He is the DH here in game 2. Ball up high. Bailey is one of our captains. Played a lot of third and pitched a lot last year. Jack Curtis on deck. 3 balls and no strikes to Bailey. Varner's looked good at times and had difficulty with the strike zone at times in his 3 innings of play. That is going to be called a strike. Not a lot of barking from the dugout on that, but it looked high and tight to me. Ground ball right back to Varner. He runs it over to first and flips it to Sessions. And it'll be the second out of the inning. Bailey's out, pitcher to first. That brings up Jack Curtis. If you watch Highland Park Scots football, you probably are familiar with Mr. Curtis. He still looks like a football player in his baseball uniform. This is his 4th year to play varsity baseball. That's just something that doesn't happen that often anymore. He is signed to play football at the United States Air Force Academy, swinging another foul. He had 3 home runs last year. I bet if he played a couple of games in this ballpark, he could hit 3. A swing and a miss, strike 3. That's his 2nd time to strike out today. 3 up, 3 down for the Scots that inning, and we go now to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Scots still lead 2-0. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. Bottom half of the 3rd inning now. The Scots lead the Mustangs 2-0. We'll see the bottom 3rd of the order. This is Baldo, the left fielder for the Mustangs. Stribling's first pitch swung, weak, pop towards second base. Must have gotten fisted on that one because it sounded like it was solid. It came off the bat in the air and it just floated to second base. Second baseman caught it. Can't really call that a line out. I can't really call it a pop out, but in between somewhere, that's 1 out. Mitchell now, the second baseman. Jordan Stribling starts him off with a fastball for a strike. Varner, the pitcher, on deck. So that means somebody in the field is not batting. Their DH is batting for them. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball again to True. And he makes the play. Jack True getting tested with ground balls and fly balls. And there are 2 down. And this is Caden Warner, the pitcher for the Mustangs. Just a junior. He looks at a probably 90-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle from Jordan Stribling. Outfield does not play him very deep at all. Stribling misses outside on that one. Looking to get through 3 innings and only going 1 time through the order. 3 up, 3 down. He's been helped by a double play after a hit by pitch. Ball and 2 strikes. Just misses down low. Stribling takes a little extra step off the backside of the rubber and then comes right back. Stares in for the sign, kicks and fires. A little high. Full count now. Swing and a foul towards the Scots dugout. Bobby Leitner makes the play off the screen. Still 3-2. Stribling looking to shut it down at the end of 3. Varner looking to extend the inning. The pitch, swung and a miss. Shearer drops it, but he'll have to make the throw to Curtis. Curtis can't make the play. I'm going to call that an error on Curtis. It looked like he should have made the play. Again, my book is unofficial. That's going to be an error one way or another. And that extends the inning for the Mustangs. Brickert, the right fielder who struck out his first time, is up. He did hit a foul ball down the right field line that had home run depth in this small ballpark. But he ended up striking out. He takes a ball up high and away. And we're going to get a timeout. Coach Yoder going to come in and talk to Stribling. I haven't seen anybody in the bullpen. That doesn't mean there hasn't been somebody. They could be talking about the way they want to play the runner at first. They could be talking about the way they want to pitch the batter. They're not talking about what to get Millie and Joey for a present for their wedding. And they don't care about Jose's glove. Fans of Bull Durham know what I'm talking about. And they can't get 2 because there's already 2 outs. A ball and no strikes to Brickert, who struck out his first time. The special pinch runner at first, I did not get his number, don't know who it was. That was almost a swing, almost not. He checked it. Almost looked like the ball went through his arms. It was a check swing. Can be called the ball. 2-0 to Brickert. There's a fastball for a strike. Two balls and a strike to Brickert. He checks his swing, 3-1. The special pinch runner is Max Newberg. And that is down. And that's another walk. So we've had a walk and an error this inning. an error on a strikeout.
4 strikeouts. Let's go.
2 on and 2 out now for the Mustangs. Brings up their shortstop Schroeder, who was a strikeout victim his first time. Lots of yelling from the Mustang crowd trying to throw the pitcher off his game. There is action in the bullpen. Another left-hander, don't see his number. If I get a chance to stand up and use my binoculars, I'll find out who that is. A ball and no strikes to Schroeder. Newberg at second, Brickert at first. And we're gonna go talk to the pitcher. They're acting as if he's run out of gas. And now I can't see the pitcher that was in the bullpen. The pitcher in the bullpen. There's a fastball for a strike. Getting information that the lefty in the bullpen was O'Banion. 2 on, 2 out. Stribling just misses outside with a fastball. While using my binoculars, I noticed there's an owl on top of the dugout on the third base side, just like the owl I have in my wife's garden in my backyard. Stribling's pitch. There's a strike. And going to get a conversation from Justin Rowland and Schroeder. I want to thank coaches Travis Yoder and Bobby Leidner for working with me today. Justin Rowlandson and Colin Buckley, the coaches for the Mustangs, giving me their lineup. Stribling walks off, trying to keep the runners honest. The 2-2. They'll be going on a 3-2 pitch for sure. He was trying to see if they're going to take an extra step on the 2-2 pitch. Liner foul down the third base left field side. Ball still in the field of play. Oh, somebody's going to get it. Okay. 2-2 pitch to Schroeder, upcoming. Liner right at Gamster, and that will close it out. 3 down. After 3 full innings of play, the Scots lead the Mustangs 2-0. This is Highland Park Baseball on GameOn Sports. Top of the fourth inning. Here we go in the Collin County Invitational. The Highland Park Scots and the Richardson Pierce Mustangs, future foes in their district in 6A next year. So these lefties battling today will probably battle again in the next couple of years. One's a sophomore, one's a junior. Trey Brimage is our next batter. He is signed to play ball at Rhodes College, which is in Memphis, Tennessee. First pitch is high and away to him. Scots lead 2-0 after scoring a pair of runs in each of the first 2 innings. Swing and a foul. Going to be out of play over here into the prairie land. Gophers and snakes and rabbits and bees. We've had several bees up here. Fly ball into shallow right field. Brickert stares at it. He's under it for the catch. And there's one down. That brings up Jake Pryor playing third base for the second game today. Turner's first pitch, a little high for a ball. Swinging a foul back. That's going to miss outside. 2-1 now to Pryor. Popped up, going to get out of play on the first base side. I say as it curls back almost into play. We had one fall over there earlier in the first game that with the way the fence bends, it stayed in the ballpark and was caught for an out. Varner's pitch swung and missed. And that's 2 down in the fourth. Adam Roark is our next batter. Roark is very fast and playing cornerback on the football team. First pitch to him, a ball. Roark struck out his first time. Takes a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Roark. Looking to extend the third inning. Shearer then Gamster to follow if they get a chance. Ball down in the dirt. 2-2. There's a line drive. That should get down for it. No, it won't. Stahl comes on and makes a shoe-high grab, taking a hit away from Roark, and it'll be 3 up and 3 down. At the end of 3.5, it's still 2-0 Scots. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. bottom half of the fourth inning now on Game On Sports. Rob Davis and Tyler Presley here to bring you the game. I got to give Tina Stribling a lot of work, a lot of cred. She called out a defensive change for us. James Cooley, number 15, taking over for Jack Curtis at first base. That'll be his first action of the tournament. The Jordan Stribling in for his fourth inning of work. Starts off facing Stahl, the center fielder. Made a nice play to end the top half of the fourth inning. Wasn't great. You could call it good. The ball did look like it was going to fall for a hit, but he scooped it. That'll be a strike, 1-1. Still at the DH on deck. Ball down at the shoe top stall. The 2-1. Fastball lifted in the air to right. Brimage gets under it. Ball took a turn back towards the field on the way down. Brimage able to stay underneath it and make the play. Spin and wind makes the ball do funny things on the way down sometimes. That brings up Stinnett, the DH, with one out. Stribling's pitch just misses. Stribling has 4 strikeouts. 3 were the first 3 batters of the game. His 4th strikeout actually reached on an error. There's a strike. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. 1-2. Kind of like the future of Highland Park baseball with Stribling, Stammel. That's a good pitching. Stammel got a win yesterday. Curveball just misses up high. That'll be a full count. Both Stammel and Stribling are sophomores. Going to see a lot of those fellas in the next few years. Fastball misses up high. That's the second walk. He also has a hit by pitch, does Stribling. And that brings up Sessions, the first baseman. Again, Ben Bailey's cousin. Plays some summer ball with some of the guys on the Highland Park team. Double play in order. Turned 1 already today. Sessions hit into his first time up. It was tailor-made 4.63. Curveball for a strike. Sessions ducks. Ball was never going to hit him. Another curveball. This one's a little high. Modest lead at first by Stinnett. Swing and a miss by Sessions. It's now 1-2. More barking coming from the third base dugout. pitch way outside, trying to get him to fish. He didn't have a pole for that one. 2-2 now. Swung on, hit off the end of the bat into center field. That'll be a hit. It wasn't hit hard, but it was hit well enough to find the grass in the outfield. And that is the first hit of the day for the Mustangs. Their first base runner by hit. All their other base runners were 2 walks, an error, and a hit by pitch. So still 1 out, 2 on, and that brings up Courage, the catcher. Scribbling for the 2nd inning in a row, has somebody throwing in the bullpen. This time it's a right-hander. Fastball misses up high. Fastball misses up high. 2 balls and no strikes. Eamon Hoover, who pitched an inning last night in the bullpen for the Scots, who lead 2-0, bottom of the 4th. Popped up, foul out of play. Another hammer job on the stands here. Two balls and a strike now. Double play in order would end the inning. Strike 2-2. Wind picking up considerably here. They're on. Timeout. Batter called timeout. Just in time for Stribling to not deliver a pitch. Stribling checks the runner at second. Fires and another foul ball. Clips the top of the screen and still clears the stands. Two of the foul balls returned to the field, thrown to the on-deck batter. The pitch, runner goes, strike 3. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Shearer throws down to Pryor, and they get Stinnett trying to advance. So they do get a second double play. And at the end of 4 complete innings, the Scots lead the Mustangs 2-0. This is Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports.
I don't know. I'm not. Or if I kicked you out, it's hot down there? It's cold up here. It's freezing up here. Maybe I should go down low.
Hoover's also throwing over there.
Someone else is?
Hoover.
Hoover? What about Sterling? Logan's from Yeah, well, you know, he needs to have
Top of the fifth inning now. This is the Collin County Invitational on GameOn Sports. I'm Rob Davis along with Tyler Presley, bringing you the action from Rock Hill High School in Prosper, Texas. Varner pitching now to Shearer, the catcher, followed by Gamster, the shortstop, and then back to the top of the order. Scots lead 2-0, having pushed across a single run in each of the first 2 innings. Swung on and a base hit into left field, well struck. That'll hold him to a single. Jordan Stribling has only given up 1 hit through 4 innings. He's walked a couple and hit 1. 4 strikeouts. Excuse me, 5 strikeouts. I had 1 at the end of the inning. So after that base hit by Shearer, we get the special pinch runner William White, whose father I met earlier today. So if you come on out, I'll be doing a lot of the games this year. Come up, introduce me, tell me how you're connected to the team. Preston Gamster takes the ball up high. Gamster earlier had an RBI single to left field. Also had a hit in the game earlier today. I think he's had a hit in every game in this tournament. They throw over to keep White close. White, another guy on the baseball team who also has been on the football team. Modest lead, the pitch, swung on into right center. That could be extra bases, and it is. White will have to stop at third. He wasn't sure if the ball would be caught or not. Gamster's in with another double, and there's cooking going on in the kitchen for the Scots. Gamster's double puts runners at second and third, and there's no outs. Braden Jervik up now. He has singled, scored a run, and grounded out in his 2 trips. It's his first trip up, though, since the 2nd inning. Seven batters have been retired in a row prior to the single by Shearer and the double by Gamster. First pitch is a ball. Varner in his 5th inning of work. Faked a bunt. Probably the safety squeeze. White got a really good lead off of third. Infield is in. Swing away and a foul ball. First baseman is tighter than the third baseman. Both short and second are letting Gamster play, and they're almost on the edge of the grass. Jervik looking to double the lead with a hit. Well hit to left center field, and that's going to hit high off the wall. It's going to be a double, and it's going to score 2 runs. Jervik with a 2 RBI double, doubling the score. And Jack True is now coming up to bat, but the Mustangs are stalling. Maybe they'll be bringing in a relief pitcher. They've got somebody throwing in the bullpen. And I don't see, it's either 16 or 18. Can't quite get his number. Too much mesh. If he just stands still for a second. Varner's going to continue. Just give me the number of the guy throwing out there. Yeah. First pitch down in the dirt, but got a swing anyway. True has a sacrifice bunt and a ground out in this game. Had a couple of hits in the first game. Carbon copies right up the middle, ground balls. Fakes a bunt, and there goes Jervik to third, and he gets there. Looking for a bunt, didn't need it, ball in the dirt, Jervik takes off and he beats the throw to third. And now True can swing away. 4-0 lead in the fifth. He does show bunt. Jervik didn't come flying down the line, so it was, if it was going to be a bunt, it was a safety squeeze, not a suicide. Suicide squeezes are fun, but they are nail biting. When they're done well, they're things of beauty. There's a ball down low. 3-1 now to True. Infield still playing in, tighter on the right side than the left. Swing and a miss. And now we're full. That'll be strike three and the put out at first, 2-3. So it'll be a strikeout. True. That's the first out of the inning. Just one out, Ben Bailey. Bailey has a RBI single and a grounder back to the pitcher to his credit today. One out, one on. Runner at third is Jervik, who scored in the first on a hit by Bailey. There's a ground ball to short. He'll probably make the play to first. He does. Bailey will get another RBI, another run scores. Jervik going on contact.
I know.
And that'll bring Curtis back up to bat. Five to nothing now. Swing and a foul back from Curtis. Two outs in the inning, but 3 runs in. Ball high and away. Varner with a strike on the outside corner with a breaking ball, 1-2. Curtis has been a strikeout victim each of his first 2 times up today. Swings and fouls that one. Curtis takes a ball down. It's 2-2. Runners 2-2, swung and fouled back. And the 2-2, swung and fouled. fooled a little bit on a breaking ball, but got a piece of it. Yeah, it looked like either 18 or 16, but I couldn't tell which. Yeah. So we're under the impression that the guy in the bullpen throwing for the Mustangs was either number 18 or 16. So it's either Eric Leposki or Jimmy Ray. We may find out next inning. Swung on, that's a looper over first base. No, Sessions goes back and makes the play, and that'll be 3 down. But the Scots do push across 3 runs. Jervik with a big 2-run double off the wall, and then he scores on a ground ball by Bailey. And that's going to be it. 3 runs in and 3 outs. The Scots lead now 5-0. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. Yes, it is.
So Sterling's done for the day. We got Hoover in relief with 5-0 lead. Bottom of 5. Came in yesterday to pitch, so hopefully.
You are correct.
He only pitched 1 inning yesterday. So should be good to go for today.
Bottom half of the 5th inning now. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. The Scots lead the Mustangs of J.J. Pearce out of Richardson by a score of 5-0. Adam Hoover is our new pitcher. He pitched 1 inning last night in relief. He struck out 2 in that inning. He wrapped up the game against McKinney, the 10-3 win. And he will face Baldo, the left fielder, to start things off. First pitch is a called strike. Ball outside. Been heavy on lefties in this tournament, but Hoover is a right-hander, spins it a little different. Ground ball to short Gamster on 2 hops. The throw to Curtis, and there's 1 down. That'll bring up Mitchell, the second baseman. His first time up, he grounded out the second. But that was against Stribling. Hoover has different offerings. Pitching out of the stretch, as most of them do, even with no runners on. First pitch had a little gas on it, but couldn't find the strike zone. Again wide, 2-0. The 2-0 swung on and missed. Max Newberg is on deck, not Varner, the pitcher. Fly ball into center field. Jervik going back on the warning track, makes the catch, and then kisses the wall and brings the ball back in. Nice play out in center field. That'll be 2 down. And that brings up Newberg. Newberg's first attempt with a bat today. Breaking ball for a strike. The wind has picked up a little bit, but I think it's all right here at the top of the stands. Another breaking ball, that one misses. A ball and a strike now to Newberg. Bricker on deck if he gets a chance. Swung and fouled off. Hits the light pole. Interesting looking lights. They're rather low, I think, for a baseball field, but I didn't design the lights. And they don't broadcast their light outward, they only do it down towards the field. The 1-2. That's going to be called strike 3. Good inning for Hoover. Nice and quick. One long ball to the outfield, but that was tracked down. So 3 up and 3 down for Hoover. We go to the 6th inning now. 5-0 Scots. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. Here we go now into the 6th inning in the Collin County Invitational Tournament at Rock Hill High School in Prosper, Texas. New pitcher for the Mustangs is Jimmy Ray, number 18. We knew it was either 18 or 16 in the bullpen. We just couldn't quite get it through all the mesh. It is number 18, Jimmy Ray. He'll face first Trey Brimage, who has a ground out and a fly out, and his 2 at-bats swung on and fouled back for first pitch. Mustangs have been shut out on just 1 hit so far. There's a pitch called strike, 0-2. The Scots, however, have scored a single run in the 1st and 2nd and 3 times in the 5th and lead 5-0, and that ball will contact Brimage. It doesn't seem to bother him much. He'll just jog on down to first. I'll bring up Jake Pryor, or will it? We have a pinch hitter. That's going to be Jack Rich, who's been playing in the outfield earlier in the tournament. Pryor was 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. It's going to be a ball outside. Brimage got a good secondary lead there. Conservative initial lead. Ray brings his fastball but misses low. He's got his heels on the rubber way over on the third base side. Kicks and fires. Swung on, hit high, not too deep to left field. Baldo makes the play. And they'll make the throw all the way back to first. So Rich flies out. There's one down.
Let's go, Roark. Come on, baby. Keep it rolling.
Didn't sound like he contacted it with the better part of the bat, maybe out on the end a little bit. Got it in the air, but not a lot of carry on it. That'll bring up Roark, who has struck out and flied out to center. Wind picking up a little bit, blowing the banners, if you can hear that in the background. Throw back over to first. Brimage back easily. Good fastball on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Brimage a little bit better of a lead now, and there he goes. Curveball, good pitch to go on. Brimage steals that one easily. In the first game today, Brimage stole third and then stole home right after that on the back end of a double steal. So he's got at least 3 stolen bases today. All my statistics are unofficial, not keeping an official book, just trying to keep track of the game. Roark now with an 0-2 count. Ball way outside. Brimage will test the arm of Courage, and that goes into the dirt, and he's going to walk it home. 6-0 Scots. Stolen base and an error. That's how you manufacture a run without service of a hit. Hit by pitch, 2 stolen bases, and walk home on the error. And Roark has a 1-2 count now. Swings through a breaking ball, and that's 2 down. That'll bring up Shearer, the catcher. Yeoman's effort tonight, catching 2 games. He won't want to do this in August, but catching 2 games today in March, a little different. He's had a good day at the plate with a walk and a single and a run scored. First pitch is outside. A little bit of giddy up on his fastball from Jimmy Ray. Another fastball swung on, ground ball to short. Schroeder scoops and fires, and that'll do it for the Scots. In the top of the 6th, they do push across another run without benefit of a hit. And after 5.5 innings, it's now 6-0 the Scots. They lead. And you're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports.
That was it, towards the end of last season. That was fun.
Bottom half of the 6th inning now, with the Scots leading 6-0. One defensive substitution. Luke Vendig takes over at first base. Hoover back in for his 2nd inning of work on the mound. A hitter through 5 innings. They've gone 2 times through the batting order for the Mustangs. This is Brickert, the right fielder and leadoff hitter. Takes a first pitch fastball for a strike. Ground ball to third. Pryor stabs it. Throw over to Vendig, and there's one down.
Good boy, Jake.
Two pitches making that quick work for the first out. And that brings up Schroeder, the shortstop for the Mustangs. Schroeder has struck out and lined out in his 2 at-bats. Pop up. That might stay in play for Schroeder. It does. And there's 2 down. Pop out to the catcher. And then brings up the center fielder Stahl. Stahl's been a strikeout victim and flies out to right in his 2 at-bats. Again, only 1 hit so far for the Mustangs. Hoover in his 2nd inning. Breaking ball for a strike. Stahl almost right on top of home plate. His hands extended out over home plate. He's right on the inside line of the batter's box. Another pitch for a strike, just under the hands of Stahl. The 0-2 count. He's only 5 pitches deep into the inning. Hoover looking to shut him down in a hurry. Swinging a foul back. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Hoover to Stahl. Ground ball foul again. Into the Scots dugout. Again, the 0-2. Only the 8th pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, hits, or errors through 6 complete innings. The Scots lead 6-0. You're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. Top half of the 7th inning. Preston Gamster will lead off for the Scots, leading 6-0 over the J.J. Pierce Mustangs, a future foe in district play. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Jimmy Ray in for his second inning of work. Gave up 1 run last inning. Gamster's had a decent day. Single and a double. And that's a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. RBI single in the second. Double in off the wall. In center. Bounce to the wall. That was in the 5th inning. Scott scored. Here's the pitch. Swung and fouled. I think it's going to get out of play. It does. Scott scored once in each of the first 2 innings, 3 times in the 5th, once in the 6th for their 6-0 lead. Logan Stribling looks sharp, going 4 really good innings, only allowing 1 hit. Adam Hoover's pitched the last 2. Gamster swings through a fastball, and there's 1 out. That brings us to the top of the order. Braden Jervik. He has a pair of hits. He's scored a pair of runs. He's got a pair of RBIs. He's 2 for 3. Single in the first and scored, grounded out. And a 2-run double off the wall, high off the wall, just missed a home run back in the 5th. He came around and scored on a ground out by Ben Bailey. A ball and no strikes. Breaking ball. 3 hits on the day now for Jervik. That's what you want out of your leadoff guy. That'll bring up Judge Ellis. Will pinch hit for Jack True. True was 0 for 2 in a sacrifice. One on, 1 out here. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a foul back this way over Tyler and I's head. 0-2 to Judge. With a first name like Judge, does anybody ever call him by his last name? And that's just, I mean, you don't even need a nickname when you're named Judge. My info says he'll be used primarily as a relief pitcher, but here he's getting an at-bat, pinch hitting. He swings through, strikes out, as there's a stolen base by Jervik. That brings up Ben Bailey, who has driven in Jervik twice, once with a single, once with a ground out. He's also got another ground out to his credit today, 1 for 3, 2 RBIs. Breaking ball by Ray for a strike. Not sure if Bailey liked that. He sure didn't swing at it. Second baseman giving a lot of room on the right side to Bailey. And they pitch outside. He doesn't swing. It's a ball and a strike. Also a pretty big gap in right center. And just as I say that, the right fielder moves 5 steps to his right. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And they're going to get a called third strike on Bailey to end the inning.
The bottom of 7.
That'll take us to the bottom of the 7th inning. We are 6-0 Scots. You're watching Scots baseball you're watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. I'm a little tang-tungled there.
In the field.
It took me a second for me to realize that. That's a good price.
Going out to the bottom of the 7th inning, Collin County Invitational Tournament for high school baseball. The Highland Park Scots and the J.J. Pearce Mustangs in this game. Scots lead at 6-0. Adam Hoover in for his 3rd inning, 4th inning in the last 2 days. Scots are working on a one-hitter as we enter this inning. First batter is Stinnett, the DH. First pitch, swung on, ground ball to third. Pryor on 2 hops. Good arm coming across the field. They say Vendig came off the base. Going to have to call that one an error. Got to say E5 at 3rd. The guy on the throw, the guy who made the throw. So, Sessions, the first baseman, will come up with a runner on. Only the 6th base runner in the game for the Mustangs. Swinging a foul, and that got a good piece of Shearer. And he's going to writhe in pain for a minute while everybody else just pretends it didn't happen, I guess. And Coach Yoder's going to take a time to go talk to his pitcher, give his catcher a moment to catch a deep breath, and begin the healing process for a foul ball off your shoulder. Those baseballs can hurt. So Sessions today has a hit, the only hit for the Mustangs. He's also grounded into a double play. He's also erased trying to steal the backside of a strike him out, throw him out double play. Hoover's pitch, another base hit. Sessions has both of their hits. And there's some cooking going on for the Mustangs in the 7th inning. 2 on, nobody out. That brings up the catcher, Courage. A little action in the bullpen for the Scots. There's a ball high to Courage. One ball, no strikes. Hoover taking his time. 2 runners on, nobody out. Top of the 7th. Swing and a high drive, well hit to left, and there goes your shutout. And that cuts the lead in half. And that's a 3-run home run for your catcher, Courage. Little scoreboard malfunction. They gave the 3 runs to Scots. It's actually 6-3, not 9-0. Now the bases are empty and there's still nobody out. Left fielder Baldo coming up. Ground ball towards second. That's True back out there. That time the play is made on a hop. Bendig makes it after the hop from True. 1 down in the second. That brings up the second baseman, Mitchell. It's in my book. Wind is starting to chill us down up here. Ball inside. There's been a noticeable drop in temperature as the wind has picked up. Blowing a little harder towards left. Wrong day to wear shorts. Swing and a foul back. Mitchell, the second baseman, has grounded out and flied to center. The ball to center was well hit, but the play was made on the warning track. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. Scoreboard has stopped working. Hoover's pitch swung on ground ball at Vendig. He fields it clean. 2 down. And we're 1 out away from wrapping this one up. Look for GameOn Sports on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Follow us along all year. Come on out and say hi when you get a chance. Hoover's pitch to Newberg is a called strike on a breaking ball. It looked like it was right down the middle of the plate. Breaking ball. Next pitch, another breaking ball. There's the strike. Hoover looking to shut it down, send us home, swing and a foul. Now, without question, there's 2 strikes. Two out in the 7th. Newberg up for his second attempt. He struck out his first time up. Hoover looking to set him down again. Breaking ball, grounded towards Pryor. He hits it to Gamster and didn't quite get it to first on time. I'm going to have to call that one a hit. Going to have to call that a hit. Pryor made a nice stab at it diving. Pushed it to Gamster, who couldn't quite get the throw to first in time. Still 2 outs. 3-run lead, tying run in the on-deck circle. Back to the top of the order now. Brickert to bat for the Mustangs. He has a walk and is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Newberg, a modest lead at first. Hoover's first pitch almost hits the chin of Brickert, who steps out of the way. Hoover's pitch swung on, fly to right. Brimage over to make the play, and that will wrap it up. So that's it. 6-0. The Scots win. That is their 4th consecutive win. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the scoreboard. 6-0. It was 6-3 because of the 3-run homer there. 4th consecutive win in the tournament for the Scots. Winning pitcher Logan Stribling. Losing pitcher was Caden Varner. There was a home run by Courage, the catcher. And that's going to be our final score, 6-3. The Scots win this one. For my cameraman and all the crew at GameOn Sports, I'm Rob Davis. Thank you, Tyler, for your hard work. Also, thanks to Tina Stribling for all the information, and to the few dads that I got to talk to. Really, come on up, introduce yourself. We'll be out here all year. Y'all have a good time. Thanks for watching Highland Park Scots baseball on GameOn Sports. If anybody's still listening, Bearcats. If anybody's still listening, come join us tomorrow morning at 10 for the game against the Sherman Bearcats in McKinney at Al Alford Field again.